Good morning, Miss. Good morning, everyone. My name is Festa Rahmadonna, and my NPM 001. Today, I would like to presentation about my research proposal. The title of my research is The Use Think Per Share combined with pictures to improve the writing skill of the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 12 Denpasar in academic year 2022 and 2023. Chapter 1 Introduction 1.1 is the background of the study. Background of the study, the student faced the problem that they cannot create a good idea in writing descriptive paragraph because the English teachers in SMP Negeri 12 Denpasar only provide them a title and ask them to write down a descriptive text without using the media. And to solve the problem, the researchers will use Think Per Share combined with pictures to help the student more easily to imagine the place, person, or thing that they will describe, and it can be improve the student writing skill, especially in descriptive text. Research problem. Research problem could be formulated as follow. Can writing skill of the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 12 in Pasar in academic years 2022 and 2023 be improved through Think Per Share combined with picture? And then objective of the study is to find out whether or not writing skill of the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 12 Denpasar in academic year 2022 and 2023 be improved through Think Per Share combined with picture. Limitation of the study for the writing skill, the research will focus on writing descriptive text, and about the pictures, the researcher will focus on picture of place, person, or thing. And then significance of the study, the present study are highly expected to prove meaningful, significant research finding, and then this present study is expected to be referenced and empirical review to make better study for the future research. And for the definition of the key terms, number one is writing skill. Writing skill is operationally defined as the skill of the 8th grade students. And for the research, the researchers want to the student make or write the descriptive text, and then for the descriptive text should be contain 6 until 12 sentences that is divided into the 3 paragraphs such as identification, description, and conclusion. And then for the Think Per Share combined with pictures, Think Per Share is used to teaching technique for improving student writing skill, and then picture as a media to support the teaching technique to learn English, reach their goal in improving writing skill of the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 12 Denpasar. Chapter 2 the, the theoretical and empirical review. 2.1 is theoretical review. In theoretical review is some theories that related to the study. Number 1 is writing skill according to Highland 2003, page 15. Writing skill among the most important skill that second language students need to develop and master. Having a good writing allows students to communicate or deliver their message clearly and to far large reader. According to and then for the descriptive text, according to Ashima and Hack, 2007, page 61, descriptive writing applies to the sense, so it tells how something looks, feels, smells, tastes, and or sound. A good descriptive text can make the reader imagine the object, place, animal, or person in their mind directly. And then for the Think Per Share combined with pictures, according to Glenberg and Livingston, 1992, page 129, picture help people to compare and remember the text. And then for the assessment writing, according to Carter and Noonan, 2001, and page 138, assessment is carried out to collect information on learners' language proficiency and or achievement that can be used by the stakeholder in language learning program for the various purpose. And then this is for the empirical review. For the empirical review, I put two research. The first is conducted by Ainun 2018. The title is Using Think Per Share Technique to Improve Student Writing Skill in Descriptive Text, a classroom action research at a grade student of MTS Darussalam Kemiri, Subah Batang in academic year 2016 and 2017. And then the second conduct by Nabila 2020 entitled is the Use Think Per Share combined with Picture to improve writing skill of the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 3 Kediri in academic year 2019 and 2020. Both of the studies show that the improvement of student writing skill of descriptive text through the Think Per Share combined with pictures. And then chapter 3 is research method. 3.1 is subject of the study. The subject of the study is the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 12 Denpasar. And then for doing the research, we consider of 42 students. And the subject of this study are chosen based on a preliminary observation by interviewing the teachers. And then for the research design, in this research will concern with improving the writing skill of the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 12 Denpasar in academic years 2022 and 2023 through Think Per Share combined with teacher. And then for the research procedure in initial reflection is the first thing that the research will carry out the preliminary sorry preliminary study by interviewing some question to the teacher about the difficult and problem that were faced by the student, especially in the writing. And then the researchers to make sure the subject will use the pre-exciting ability in writing descriptive paragraph. And then for the second or next is planning. In planning before teaching learning process, the research carry out in order to design systematic teaching learning process. Especially the researchers will prepare the lesson plan, preparing the material, preparing the picture about the place, person or thing, and the post-test, designing the scoring rubric and the questionnaire. And then for the action, after do the planning, the research do the action. The research carry out the action based on the lesson plan that they has been making, but the learning process is not only based on the learning, sorry, it's not only the lesson plan that has already been constructed. There are three activities that researchers do in action to teaching learning process. First is pre-activity, second is while activity, and the third is post-activity. And then research procedure in observation. In observation is the researchers observe the situation in the class during the teaching and learning process. By doing observation, the researcher would know the changing behavior of the subject through the think, pair, share combined with picture in writing descriptive text. And then reflection. In reflection, the researchers know about the strength and the weakness of implementing the think, pair, share combined with teacher in teaching learning process. And then the strength and the previous cycle were considered to guides in the next cycle. And then research instrument number one is test. The researcher will do the test. The test is pre-test and post-test. For the post-test and pre-test, the text considered 3 and 5 paragraph. The student have to make a descriptive text, and the text is considered of 3 until 5 paragraph, and 1 paragraph considered 6 until 12 sentence, and the time is 45 minutes. And then the descriptive paragraph should be follow the generic structure. They are identification and description. And then for the questionnaire, the researchers used to a 5-point like scale ranging from strongly disagree until strongly agree. The student gave the checklist of the each item of the questionnaire. And then for the data collection, the primary data is required to answer the research problem are collected through the administered the pre-test and post-test. Meanwhile, the supporting the data collection by administered the questionnaire to subject at the end of the last cycle. And then this is a data analyze. For the data analyze, there are two kinds of the data giant from the result of pre-test, post-test, and questionnaire. This is the main score formula for scoring the pretest and post-test, and this is present percentage for scoring the questionnaire. And the successful indicator, this in the study, the student have to fulfill the minimum criteria of the mastering English lesson of that is 75, because the limit of time in conducting the study is expected at least 75% from 42 students are object of the study already fulfill the standard minimum criteria or get a score upper than the passing grade writing skill of English lesson in SMP Negeri 12 Pasar consider are successful. I think that's enough for me. Thank you.